This week, we review the first half of what I feel is one of the best science fiction film series of all time. Star Wars. And when I mean original films, I mean the first three, 4, 5 and 6. To start off with, let's look at A New Hope. A New Hope was the beginning of these Star Wars films, and some aspects are good, very, very good, but there are some bad aspects, I have to say. I mean, people often say there was cheesy dialogue and rushed action sequences. In a sense, they're right. The dialogue is a bit cheesy at times, but I disagree completely about the action. The action is just amazing. Absolute amazing. The acting, equally as amazing. Harrison Ford... well, would you believe this is actually his first major film? Most of his previous work he was uncredited. One time he was credited as Harrison J. Ford, and the other times for TV movies. So this is his first and major big film. And he does a cracking job as Han Solo. Young, fetching, and quite attracted to Leia, you would say. And speaking of Leia, Carrie Fisher is amazing. Superb as the woman hunted down by the Empire and Darth Vader. And what more can you say for special effects? Blimey Miley, the special effects in this film are amazing. They are on par with 2001 A Space Odyssey. Yeah, people, that good. As I said at the beginning of the review, there may be some negative aspects to the film, like the dialogue, which is a cheesy a lot of the times. But other than that, I really think A New Hope is a strong start to the whole Star Wars saga, which leads into The Empire Strikes Back. And boy oh boy, The Empire Strikes Back is easily the best of the Star Wars films. Fantastic battle in the Battle of Hoth, fantastic plot, fantastic twists, and the introduction of Yoda. I'm going to start with Yoda, and a question. Who doesn't like Yoda? I think he's lovely, just so funny at the same time, just answering, saying good things all in reverse, backwards, star, whatever. And I think my favourite quote is, "No, try not. Do or do not. There is no try." The next best thing would have to be the action sequences. The Battle of Hoth is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Just destruction all around, explosions, the infamous theme playing, everyone evacuating as the walkers come crawling and charging slowly. Just brilliant. The acting is equally amazing. Harrison Ford and Carrie Fisher do it yet again, but as does Mark Hamill as Luke Skywalker. He was okay in New Hope, but superior here in my opinion. Absolutely superior. But my favourite character in this film? Lando Calrissian, played by Billy D. Williams. A mysterious character with many twists and turns. At first appearing to be on the good side of the Allies, or as they say, just Leia, Solo and Skywalker, then revealing to be working for Boba Fett and the Empire, but then goes back to normal by the end, as he regrets his past actions that see Solo getting captured. And really, need I say more on the shock ending? Well, technically not shock today, because everyone knows that Darth Vader is Luke Skywalker's father. But even so, I was pleasantly surprised to see the reaction, even though I knew it was coming, because it was superb. And like the ending of A New Hope, the ending of The Empire Strikes Back leads into the 6th story, and ultimately, so far, the final saga of the Star Wars trilogy. Part 1. And whilst it doesn't quite stand up to the standards of A New Hope or The Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi is a fantastic ending to the Star Wars saga, well, until Episode 7 comes out, and it does a good job of tying up all the loose ends, as in freeing Han Solo and defeating the Empire. And the first new thing to this film? The Ewoks, the cute, cuddly little bears who live on the planet that the Allies find themselves on in the battle against the Empire and the new Death Star. This film has so many fun moments, ranging from the battle between the Rebels and Jabba the Hutt, and the final fight between Emperor Palpatine and Darth Vader. That end sequence in which Luke is asked to pull off Vader's helmet so that he can look into his father's eyes and tell Leia, who is in actuality his sister, that there was good in him after all. That was just amazing and a really good end to such a fantastic series. As always, Ford, Fisher and Hamill give fantastic performances, as does Williams and Ian McDiarmid as Emperor Palpatine. To be honest, I don't know why I haven't, in the previous two reviews, given credit to either one of Peter Mayhew, Anthony Daniels or Kenny Baker, who played Chewbacca, Solo's partner, and C-3PO and R2-D2, the accompanying robots respectively. Even if Kenny Baker doesn't say anything, he does a magnificent job as R2-D2, and I love the voicing of C-3PO as he repeatedly argues with R2-D2 throughout the three films. And then it's Chewbacca, who doesn't say anything but communicates through growls, and to be honest, he is quite lovely actually. And to finish this review off, I'm going to say one thing. It's a trap! Gotta love that line. You can't do a review of Return of the Jedi and not say that line. It is amazingly funny. It's a trap! But also, I'm also going to take this opportunity to review the Star Wars prequel trilogy, and I can sum it up in just a few words. Jar Jar Binks is stupid. There, I summed it up. Nah, don't worry. A review of the Star Wars 1, 2 and 3 will be coming in the next few weeks.